my New Yorkers, I ain't forgot about you. The New York Knicks beat the Indiana Pacers, and I was watching this game, and this game was crazy. But the problem was, I went to the gym in the fourth quarter. And I'm thinking like, oh, the Pacers got this. They was up like by 10. And that damn Jalen Brunson. Look here, all you short kings out there. All you short kings. I ain't a short king. I'm talking about your 5'5" dudes, your 5'6" dudes out there. And Kevin Hart size, all right? Y'all need to be looking at Jalen Brunson. Like, he don't give a damn. All right? He got the whole world on his shoulder. His daddy is sitting right there. All right? He doesn't want to be a Nepo baby. His daddy is working for the Knicks right there. And he has just been a beast, dropping another 40-point game. Again, I ask myself, why can't, in my Cat Williams voice, why can't the Lakers suck to get players like this? Why? Tell me, please. Tell me. Because here's the difference, all right? And shouts out to New York Knickerbockers. Here's the difference, man. This ain't an Austin Reeves. All right? Maybe Austin Reeves had a 140-point game. Jalen Brunson done had 4 in the playoffs. The playoffs. Like, the Lakers don't have that type of player, man. You know, outside of LeBron. Well, I ain't going to give Anthony Davis that. So I'll just say outside of LeBron. The Lakers don't have a player like that can do it all year round. You know? Like, why can't anyway, back to the Knicks. All right, the Knicks doing their thing. They won. They beat the Pacers. And this is going to be a good series, man. I don't know who's going to win this series. I can't give you a prize pick for this, but I don't know who's going to. I really feel like Jalen Brunson, he is putting this whole New York playoff ghost on his back. Now, look, they can't beat the Celtics. Let's just be honest. With Porzingis. If Porzingis comes back, they're not going to be able to beat the Celtics. Like, the Celtics already playing the Cavs. That's going to be easy for them. Go ahead and get the broom out. All right, go and tell grandmama to get that broom out. But I think that the Knicks, you know, maybe. I mean, but the Knicks don't really have any height. It may be a good series, actually. The Celtics versus the Knicks may be a good series. Without Porzingis, maybe a good series. So, but I would like to see the Knicks go to the NBA championship. Yeah, man, why not? Yeah, why not? It's been so long since 78. Look, why not? 72, one of them 70s. Why not? You know, if my Lakers ain't in it, I like to see somebody else win, all right? That's not one of my teams or one of my Duke guys' teams, so why not, okay? We know it ain't going to be the Charlotte Hornets. Here's the thing, too, NBA. Like, y'all forget, as my man mentioned in the comments, you know, he didn't want certain players in Charlotte or whatever. But here's the thing. He didn't want LeBron and Bronny in Charlotte. Here's the thing, bruh. Okay? They always say this. They say, the Denver Nuggets haven't won a championship. They're a team that haven't won a championship. Oh, the Knicks haven't been there since 1972 with Phil Jackson as a player and won a championship. How about this? What about Charlotte? Hello? There's a team in Charlotte that's been in Charlotte. All right? There was an expansion team in the 90s. They've been there. Y'all just don't even think to say, and also the Charlotte Hornets are not ever won a championship. Don't even think to mention Charlotte. Now, look, I did not grow up a Charlotte Hornets fan. I know it. I grew up watching Michael Jordan, and he just stained my eyes. So, but I knew who all the Charlotte Hornets were. All right. I grew up an hour and a half from Charlotte, but we never went to the games. All right. And the Charlotte Hornets never came to, like, you know, any of our schools. But, you know, always loved the Charlotte Hornets. You know, Grandma Mom, Muggsy Bogues, which is the craziest thing. I'm like, if Muggsy can make it to the league, I know I can. I know if Muggsy can make it. And, you know, I stopped growing. My feet grew. I was like, cool. My hands grew. I had the wingspan. I had the speed. You know, I'm getting my dribbles right. You know, I was like, I could grab this much on the rim. I'm like, okay, cool, just a couple more inches, and I'm gonna be a god. And no, it stopped. It stopped. Boo-hoo me. There goes my basketball career. And then I tore my ACL playing basketball. Look, man, that's neither here nor there. Uh, the New York Knicks, I think that'll be good to see, man. There's a lot of old New Yorkers, It's just like the Cubs, man. I met a lady, she was like 100 years old. You know what I mean? She was 100 years old. And she said the Cubs were her lovable losers. All right? And then she was happy when the Cubs won. I was like, man, I know that old lady's happy. All right? When you seen your team and your uncle seen your team and your grandfather seen your team not win an NBA championship, that's a long drought. That's a long drought, man. And I grew up a Bulls fan, That's a long drought. That's a long drought, man. I don't like, I guess I got lucky, man. I got lucky. I grew up with teams in the 90s, and I just picked the teams that, whatever, the players that I like. And I went from there. Then they started winning championships. They didn't have it before. They just started winning them. I'm like, oh, okay, 49ers. They just started winning. Winning! So the New York Knicks, I mean, of course, as a Laker fan, you got to, right? I guess rather it be the Knicks over the Celtics. So this is going to be a good series, man. It's going to be a good series, man. So strap in. The other two, whatever. But it's going to be a good series, man. So I'm excited about that.